Let's do question 2. Here we determine the interest paid by Veronica. So according to the simple interest formula, we write interest paid. And this equals the principal times the rate of interest times the terms. And the principal actually determines the amount invested or amount borrowed. So here the amount borrowed is 35,000 pesos. So I write 35,000 for P, which represents the amount borrowed, and the rate of interest is 15%. That is, we can write down this as 15 over 100. So we write the rate of interest equals 15 over 100. This multiplied with the term equals 2 years. So we put 2 here. Now we do the calculation of this one. That is, we multiply 35,000 times 15 times 2, and this gives 1,050,000, and this is divided by 100. And when we divide by 100, we cancel this trailing zeros, and so we are left with 10500, that is 10,500. So therefore we say that interest paid by Veronica is 10,500 pesos. In question 3, we determine the principal amount. For the loan amount of 13,670 pesos. And this loan was taken for a period of 15 months at an interest rate of 12%. So we can write down this loan amount, and this equals the principal amount plus the interest. We are given the loan amount is 13,006, which equals 13,670, and this equals, let's denote the principal by P, and we know the formula to calculate interest is principal times rate of interest times term. And so here we have P plus, this is P or T. Now we can factor P from these two terms. We have a P here and we also have P here. So when we factor P from these two terms, we get P times of 1 plus RT, and on the left side we have 13,670. Now let's substitute the value of rate of interest times term. The rate of interest is 12%. We can convert this to decimal by dividing 12 by 100, and so this equals 0.12. So R equals 0.12. I'm going to plug it here. P times of 1 plus 0.12 times, we now write the term. The term is given as 15 months, but we should convert this to years. So we convert this to years by dividing by 12. And so this equals 15 divided by 12 is 1.25. So therefore, the term equals 1.25 years. So we plug in 1.25 for t. So I plug in 1.25 for t. And so let's simplify this. This equals p times of, this is 1 plus, we multiply these two numbers, that is 0.12 times 1.25, and this equals 0.15 when we multiply using calculator, and then add this with 1. So it's going to be p times of 1. I'm sorry, this is 1.15, and on the left side we have 13,670. Now to determine P, we divide both sides by 1.15, and so we write 13,670 divided by 1.15 equals P, where P represents the principal, and so therefore we write P, or the principal, equals, we Find this 13,670 divided by 1.15 by plugging into the calculator. And when we do that, we approximately get 11,887 rounded to a whole number. And the unit of this one is pesos, so we put P. And so this is the principal amount. In question 4, we determine the amount received by Abraham. So we write amount received, and this equals the principal amount plus the interest. We now write principal by letter P, and the interest formula is P times R times T. And so we can factor P from this two terms, so it will be P times of 1 plus RT. Now let's replace P by the amount invested, which is 100,000 pesos. So I'm going to replace P by 100,000, and this multiplied with 1 plus the rate of interest is 11%. We can convert this to decimal by dividing by 100. So this is 11 by 100, or otherwise this equals 0.11. This is the interest rate. So we replace R by 0.11 times the term, which is given here as 1 year and 3 months. So we should convert this months to years as well. So 3 months equals 3 by 12 year. This equals 1/4 of a year, or otherwise it is 0.25 years. So we add 1 year and 0.25 years, that is 1 plus 0.25 equals 1.25 years. So we converted the term which is given in 1 year and 3 months as 1.25 years. Let's plug in 1.25 for term, and then we calculate this. So this equals 100,000 multiplied with 1 plus 0.11 times 1.25, and this equals 0.1375. We multiply this using calculator, and then this gives 100,000 times 1 plus 0.1375 is 1.1375. Now we multiply this 1.1375 with 100,000, and this gives 113,750, and the unit is pesos. So this is the amount received by Abraham, which equals 113,750 pesos.